up, guys? Welcome back. Good to see you again. We're doing a little bit something different today. Today we're hardwater fishing here on Lake Oahe out of Mobridge. You know, you guys have seen us do a lot of open water fishing for walleyes and fishing the tournaments around here, but we never really put together a video for ice fishing out here on the river, so we're going to kind of take you through a couple of trips out, kind of tell you what we do, where we look for fish, and come along. We'll see if we can't put a few fish on the ice. You know the drill. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors. He's a walleye or northern. Oof. No kidding. Well, guys, we're out here, as I figured, about 6 hours later. Jaden's finally awake and moving, but that still doesn't mean he's ready. I've got Hayden over here singing by himself on a snowbank. So, anytime you guys think Big Bear Outdoors is just on top of their game, check reality. We are not. Well, finally getting the water. It is 1 p.m. 2 new trailer tires and a lot of unorganization got us to this point. But we're about to go catch some big ones, so it'll be worth it in the end. What's up, guys? So we're out here fishing this tournament, and right now basically our tactic is to kind of divide and conquer. Divide this little area we're fishing up in some big fish baits and some small fish baits. Here in South Dakota we can each have 4 lines, so we're basically running and gunning from hole to hole with 2 rods. Basically use 1 jigging rod at a time, one with a big bait, one with the small bait, and bouncing around until we get some marks. But we've got a few tip-ups out, a couple shallow, a couple deep, some with big baits, some with little baits, and so far it's produced a few perch and a couple catfish. And we know that there's big walleyes in this area, so we're just kind of waiting our time to get the big ones to bite. But we're just kind of moving around to try to figure out exactly where these fish are, so we can, you know, hook a few. So you guys stick with us. If we got any other cool tips, we'll let you guys know. But you know, until then, just sitting over holes, watching graphs. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors. Need me? Well guys, here we are. First walleye of the tournament. Still got a lot of hours left. Seems to be shining really big. Fat. That will help the cause, I'll tell you that. Well guys, things have slowed down quite a bit here. We got a front moving in. We're supposed to get a couple inches of snow tonight. Jaden and I, we've both got quite a few perch under our belts, but I think we've got, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 walleye on the ice. But two maybe in the 3? I don't freaking know. In the bucket. But I bet you we've got 40 holes drilled, and we keep bouncing back and forth, just picking one up here and there as far as fish. I mean, they're definitely not super active right now. It's just kind of popping around and then finding the one that's good to go. But it sounds like we're still catching fish, which plenty of other people are not. So we're still feeling pretty good. Even though I lost that big one this morning, I think there will be more that will be back. So it's cooling down. We might end up putting up the shacks, spend some time in there. But stick with us, grinding it out, BBO style.
Fishing, but like I said, I've never been here before, and I'm on my own, so.
Oh, I lost it. Over there. Solder? Yep. Show me the fish. Huh? Richard. Saw that. Whitetail. Well guys, it's Saturday morning, or Sunday morning, excuse me. Been up most of the night, caught a lot of small fish, but for weighing 8 fish today, we have a pretty good basket of slot fish per se. So now we're pretty much just waiting to find a couple overs, and then hopefully, if not, we can whack up a couple more of those slot fish towards the end. But it's a new day. We had fish biting all night. That front came through and things slowed down a little bit, but they still ate all night. So we're hoping that once the sun's coming up here today, that the fish will be active just like they were yesterday. We got about 4 hours left of fishing, but really 2 hours for us with our time to pack up and drive home. So wish us luck.
Alright, fish 1 for today. Any pike is a good pike. Alright, let's get her back. Just putting my bait down, and all of a sudden it took off. So hopefully this is a start. Alright, that's what I like. Watch them swim away hard. Let's get back at it. Hey everyone, we're out. Hang on a second. Taking my glasses off. Hey, we're out here and do a little ice fishing out with my son Christian, and caught 1 pike, as you saw probably earlier, right off the bat, just as I was dropping the bait down on the tip up. So we've got a few tip ups out, and now we're jigging, trying to trying to get maybe some walleyes, maybe get some pike action. But it's a little cold, a little windy, but we're giving it a shot. So hopefully we got some more video for you to watch, and nothing better than ice fishing and hanging out and just relaxing. So enjoy. That's almost like us right there.
Manitoba's got 11 points. Yeah.
Measure it. No. Well, it's gone. Just threw it away. Hey, thanks for coming around. It's not always glorious here with the Big Bear Outdoors crew. Caught one this morning, a long time ago. It is cold, the wind's picking up. We have not gotten one fish since then. So yeah, we put our time in. We put a lot of time in, and a lot of moving around, a lot of holes, a lot of jigging. While our neighbor buddies over here are doing nothing but catching fish, and we're not doing anything. So yeah, so the next time I catch a fish, just know that, or I should say once we do catch a fish, just remember we put a lot of time and money and a lot of effort into it. So, and I'm just too bad that we can't all spend time with CJ. It's just a blast. Just a blast. And all my other Big Bear buddies will know what I'm talking about. Breakfast of champions right here. Got a little cherry Sprite. 100-mile-an-hour winds, cold as heck. Doesn't get any better than this. So I come over here, and that thing is spinning, just spinning, right? So I let it go, then I pulled it, and I could tell that I pulled it out of its mouth. So then I started pulling it, and the thing took 3 swipes right by my...
You watched it?
Yeah. About that long.
Nice one, huh?
It was a big one.
Oh,
and it took 3 swipes right underneath the hole. And it actually had it for a while. And then it just kind of let it go.
Oh.
So it was kind of wild.
I was watching you through the binoculars. I couldn't figure out what the hell you were doing.
Yeah.
Northern though, huh?
Yeah, it was a pike, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. The thing was spinning like a madman. Then it kind of, and I thought, well, I'll give it now. And I could tell that my bait's just about dead. But I thought, well, I'm just gonna leave it sit there for a little bit. Yeah, I mean like a foot underneath the ice. Seen it do that.
Did it actually try to hit it or just spin at it?
It took it twice. Took it the first time. Come by like one time, all of a sudden I'm like, what was that? Then it came by again. Then the third time it came, it grabbed it, and then just kind of let it go.
What the heck?
That's pretty wild.
Huh.
So.
You recording?
Yep.
He's there still. I don't think he's very big though. What the hell? Walleye, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that any day. Hell yes. Mr. Walleye Man, you keep that up. Keep that up, buddy. Woo woo. So we're out here attempting to fish for pike. And I knew something good would come from this dang brake line. And we got ourselves a beautiful, it's probably about a 17.5, 18-inch fish, but good old South Dakota walleyes. Alright guys, we're out here. It's the end of February. We're trying to catch these northerns that are coming into bays that are kind of staging up pre-spawn. None of the real big girls have shown up yet, but we've got some pretty good like 10 to 15 pounders that are kind of coming through consistently. So I guess tonight our tactic is, there's 2 of us out here at 8 lines between the 2 of us. We've got 6 tip-ups out, and we're gonna jig. Jigging big baits really hasn't caught any pike, but jigging some smaller ones has. So we're kind of just gonna bounce around from hole to hole with the graph. Maybe if we mark a few, we'll try to stick them. You guys know the drill. But it's a really beautiful day out here. We're really hoping that some fish show up for us, but you never know. It's just, you know, Friday night after work, nothing else to do, so we're gonna go fishing. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Come along with us. We're hopefully gonna show you some fishing action here out on Lake Oahe. And as always, this is Big Bear Outdoors. Letting these smaller pike go is the only way to get the big pike, so. Get him. He's on there. Still got him?
I think so.
Here you go.
I'm scared.
Go ahead.
No, come back.
Nice and easy, pull him up.
I'm scared it's gonna rip through my fingers. I think
Just don't wrap your hands around it at all.
Oh, don't do that, bud. Oh, look at you.
Easy. Get his head up.
Look at you. And those, God. I'm super squinty-eyed.
All right, guys, it's getting to be the end of the night, as you can see. We actually had a pretty eventful evening. I mean, we just, like I said, we just came out after work and tossed some lines in, hoping to get lucky. And I think we've ended up landing probably 4 or 5 fish between that 12 to probably 15, 16 pound mark. And that's sweet. I mean, that's our best evening yet as far as quality fish go. We've had a couple missed opportunities, one broken line on something really big, that was me. A couple little fish that I think just hit the baits and then left. Nothing, I don't think that would have been something big. But we've had luck before right at dark, so we're gonna give it a little bit. But you guys know the deal. I mean, if we don't see you here in the next couple minutes catching a fish again, we will see you guys next time out here on the ice. Maybe out in the field shed hunting, you never know. Weather's supposed to be picking up, but thanks again for watching Big Bear Outdoors. Hit us up on Facebook, you know, website, whatever. We're always down to chat, so we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching Big Bear Outdoors.
What's up, baby boy? Actually, you're probably a girl. this.
So we've been out here all night battling the dang cool air, the wind. Wind finally died down, and we had a couple flags go off, and we were kind of battling some of these baits we're using as our tip-ups went off. It wasn't too enjoyable. We were getting frustrated and cold. Had Michaela go check a flag because, you know, we thought our bait set it off again. Before you know it, she started screaming. So I went over to see what she's doing, and she caught that fish you guys just seen. So it must have just hit right below the hole. But it was definitely a big healthy fish, and that's basically what we're out here after, is those big girls. So, I mean, we caught the one we were hoping for tonight. You know, we were hoping at least to get one big one, and that'd be fine if we didn't catch a lot. So, mission accomplished. I think they're definitely starting to come in and look for some places to spawn. So it should be getting good. Well, guys, I'm out here. This is gonna be my last trip out here probably for pike. We got really warm weather. It's like 50 something degrees today. The ice is really honeycombed, and we got a bunch of rain moving in, so I'm sure that's gonna eat it up and we're not gonna be able to access anymore. So this is probably the last day we're gonna fish. Wish us luck. Hopefully a couple giants can come through the ice yet, and then we're gonna be on to shed hunting for a little bit and eventually spring pike. So it's been a good winter. It started off strong with walleyes, kind of died off midwinter, and then perch picked up, and then pike picked up. So, I mean, we've had action all year long, so we're pretty thankful for that. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll find some fish for you yet.